Hey there YouTube, Clark Family Orchards coming back to you. Hey there YouTube, Clark Family Orchards, David here coming at you in 2026. It is January 5th, 2026. So, yeah, I thought I'd do a little update. I fertilized a couple months ago and I'm starting to see some of the leaves are really look like they've gotten fertilizer burn, not freezer burn. But I just want to show you lots of flowers right now, lots of flies going nuts on the flowers. You may or may not know that mango flowers attract flies a lot more than bees. I mean, they attract a lot of things. I just saw some strange looking wasps, like totally black wasps, but the ones that I see, the pollinators I see on mangoes most are flies. So let me show you. All right, here is the coconut cream, and you can see just the sides of it. I think I fertilized this a little too heavily with potash about 2 months ago. And so I only see one flower panicle on this one. Oops. And you might see this be a recurring theme or you will see this be a recurring theme for some of the mango trees. I'm not really sure what's going to happen here. I don't know if these will eventually drop off and new shoots will form out and, new foliage, but we'll see. This is the Hassia. I believe it's Hassia sapodilla. Ooh, I really need to take that off. It's probably choking this. I just loosened it up a little bit. Yeah, Hassia. All right, this is lemon meringue or PPK. This one's loaded with flowers and small fruit, which 95% of this fruit will probably fall off, but you can see a lot of fruit starting to form on here. A lot of it looks like yellow, which I've seen in the past, which will just fall off, and then the greener ones will probably stay. Kathy or K3. I don't know if I should do the point. Is that better? We'll see. Kathy or K3. This one's got a lot of flowers, a lot of panicles, lots of flies on it. I'm not seeing as much fruit. Yeah, I guess I am. Maybe zoom in for these. But yeah. So we just got back from a trip. Story time. This is the lemon zest. We got back from a trip, Cuban red. And we went up to Illinois, Chicago, spend the holidays with my family and stuff. And this is the dwarf mulberry, everbearing black. Ugly Betty. Sorry, I know I said story time. Ugly Betty. Piña Colada is not showing any flowers, but this one had new growth. And it kind of looked a little bit like, just like maybe it was stressed out. But I don't know. We'll have to see. Sri Lankan weevils. Kill them if you see them. I want to say this is diamond mango. I think in a previous video I said phoenix, but I had a phoenix there that ended up not making it. But this I believe is diamond. So tons of flowers, tons of flies, tons of little tiny fruit on here that I'm sure will fall off. I don't think I will let this one hold any fruit this year. The My One jackfruit. So anyway, let me stop for a second. And I'll let you look at the Grimmichama while I tell a story. We, for many, many different reasons, we decided that we thought we wanted to move back up to Illinois. And we still may do that. But there's a lot that is going into that decision. We would have to sell the house, which right now the market is not great for Florida, for sellers. They're not getting what they're really wanting. And it's also, I'm noticing that houses that I saw for like 100,000, maybe 150,000, maybe 10 years ago are now going for almost 300,000. So that's kind of crazy to me. Anyway, let's see. So we got home after this trip and we decided, why are we wanting to move? I guess we wanted to be closer to family, and we just all thought everyone's there. Why not move back? But there's a lot that goes into that, finding a job up there, finding a house up there, selling this house, all that stuff. So we're kind of having second thoughts right now, as of right now. So we're maybe putting it on hold in the short to medium time frame, but might go ahead with it in the long term. But I don't know what that even looks like or means, but it's just on our radar. We're thinking we want to be with family more than we have been in the past, I don't know, 10 years, 11 years that I've been down in Florida. Anyway, you might one day have me reach out and say, hey, is there anyone interested in possibly purchasing this property? But yeah, anyway, that's for another day. This is the Sapodilla. What variety is this? I totally went off on a tangent there, and I can't remember what variety this is. I will have to come back and let you know in the as a little speech bubble. Can't remember what that's called even right now. My brain's not working. We were all sick for a few days, and my brain is not working properly. This is Promkaimea. So I guess the name of the game today is flowers. Lots of flowers. Lots of pollinators right now too. This is the Pineapple Pleasure. Getting some nice fruit on there actually. Yeah, I don't know if I could leave this. This is cotton candy. This is Jakarta. Like one flower on there, one flower panicle. Praying Hands Banana. I've been watering that when I can, but we were gone for about 10 or 12 days. This is another lemon zest. Doesn't look too bad. Everything is kind of in like a winter funk, but it did rain yesterday. This is Glen. This is Bolt. This Bolt is so densely, it has such dense foliage. It's really hard to come in here and sometimes like get all the pests and everything, all the Sri Lankan weevils and stuff like that. I don't see any flowers or anything on this one this year. One of this orange, I think it's Orange Crush or Orange Crunch or Lemon Crunch. Ooh, that could have been bad. Ooh, I do see a little something there. Jackfruit. This is Orange Essence. See a few flower panicles on here. Oh, this is the one I had to rip out some ugly leaves yesterday. Yeah, we had some really like chlorotic or diseased leaves, very similar to this, but even worse. I had to get rid of. Here's another jackfruit. This is either the Lemon Crunch or the Orange Crush. I can't remember which one of the two. I'll have to go back to other videos and put a little comment there. This is the regular sized, not the dwarf, but the regular ever-bearing black mulberry. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to make a video. My brain is not working, but maybe because there's a lot to talk about. All right, let's go on to the other side. This is Pickering. It's flowering right now. I might let one or two fruit on that one stay. Barbados cherry. I'm not seeing any flowers or anything on this one. Maybe it's just not season yet. Jamaican cherry here. My kids and I just decimated this thing. We went to town on it. There were probably, I don't know, 20 berries, 30 that we ate. So you're not seeing any, but oh, here's one. But they're not. This one's not really ready. Show you what it looks like when it's not really ready. Not really ready. Oh, here's one that is really ready. Here you go. Yummy. And I just saw some Sri Lankan weevils. They kind of float, really. I try to kill them if I can see them. If I can catch them, I mean. All right, this is the Carrie. Last year, the Carrie, I think it only produced male flowers because we didn't get any fruit on it. This year I'm hoping that changes. It's kind of funny, mangoes, when they first start to bloom, these sort of flower panicles, they kind of look like asparagus to me a little bit. Some of the trees make them look more like asparagus than others, but the ones that are really stocky and thick kind of look like asparagus. Now this is Sugarloaf. I'm actually seeing some fruit set on here. Sugarloaf, and yeah, should definitely have some fruit here. Look, I mean, look at this. Definitely got some fruit on the Sugarloaf. This is the first year that this one's fruiting, I think. I think last year they all ended up falling off. Ouch. Oh, I sold my jaboticabas. All my jaboticabas are gone. All right, look, we got fruit punch. Yeah, fruit punch. Sweet tart, I didn't notice any flowers or anything. So what is up with my sweet tart? Anybody? Anyone have a sweet tart that didn't do anything this year yet, or hasn't done anything this year? Yeah, Meyer lemon. One flower so far. I know it's early, it's only January, so we'll probably see some more as January continues. Sapodilla, this one is the butterscotch variety. I had a couple flowers on this that fell off, so I don't know, man. I don't know if what I'm supposed to be doing with this. Maybe I need to be fertilizing at this time yeah, I don't know. I know this actually fruits during the winter, so maybe next year during the winter at the same time. This is a Super Julie, or Super, I think it's Super Alfonso actually. I always say the same thing. Super Alfonso. You can see that I kind of over fertilized this one too. You can see a little bit of over fertilization on this one too. Oh, I didn't even know this one had one flower, but it doesn't look like this orange sherbet's gonna fruit this year, or maybe it's just gonna fruit a little bit later. Suriname cherry. I don't think it's this time right now. Lemon zest. This was the one that I pugged, and look, again, those same ones that I fertilized with that potash, it looks like I over fertilized a little bit. This one doesn't look as bad as the coconut cream, but we'll have to see. I'm noticing on those ones, I don't see a lot of this with also a lot of flowers, so I'm thinking I might have stunted it somehow. This is the M4. I'm not seeing any flowers or fruit yet on this. This is the Edward. Finally getting the name of one right. Edward. It's got some flowers and panicles and fruit on there. Yeah. Well, actually, so this one I did fertilize, so I guess I backtrack on what I just said. Wow, look at this one. So it's an overachiever. Edward, and then this is East Indian. Let's see what this is. Ice cream bean over there. East Indian. I fertilized this one as well, and this one's also going crazy. Like, look at the amount of flowers on this small tree. That's nuts. Is it holding any fruit yet? Looks like it. Ice cream bean there. I don't know what I need to do to this to make it give me ice cream beans. Lemon, no. Yeah, lemon drop mangosteen. Got a big rack of bananas here. Buddy of mine thinks this might be blue java. Actually, two of my friends kind of think that it might be, but I'm not sure. Not really sure. Still waiting for like one or two bananas to start yellowing up a bit before it looks like they're almost getting there, where they're about to start yellowing up before I harvest that. I've got another one here starting to form. The wasps love the banana flowers and the nectar. All right, let's go over here. Some more Cavendish, or yeah, I think that's Cavendish. Soursop. Love the smell of the leaves of the soursop. I'm just glad that that one didn't die. This is a Sapodilla, and that is the Silas Wood variety. the dwarf variety. This is lemon ash. Not looking so great, to be honest. The winter can kind of make plants look funky, guys. Suriname cherry, another one. Nothing really on that one. Let's go out to the front now. Let's see a few. Valencia Pride. I want to say I did. I mean, obviously I did. I fertilized this with potash, and you can see these sides are pretty burnt. Oops, I went a little too heavy. This one over here, you can really see it. And since I did that, these ones really look like they're gonna die. Some of the leaves over here, not so much. So I don't wonder. Maybe I fertilized heavy on one side and not the other. Some new growth came up here, probably because the tree was stressed out and was like, "What are you doing? You've fertilized us too much." Let's go on the other side in the front. I forgot to show you those. Another funny story on the trip. We started losing air at like, I don't know, 8. No, it was probably like 7:38 in the middle of Kentucky. Actually, probably closer to Tennessee. It was probably right on the border of Kentucky and Tennessee, driving back. And I got out and I noticed we were losing air, so I pumped up the tire. We went for about another hour, and it started slowly leaking again. And I was like, "What's going on?" And I noticed in the back left tire of the van, we were riding on a nail. So we literally rode from Kentucky, Tennessee border all the way back down to Florida on a nail. And I actually only had to refill the air just one time. And then we got it patched at Costco for like $10. Pretty sweet deal. This is another sapodilla. Is this the Morena? No, Molish or Molex variety. And the other one must be the Morena. Yeah, you got some new, it looks like new leaves forming. This has to be, oh, look, an anole. Oh, that was a funny story too. When we were driving up, we accidentally had a stowaway lizard, an anole, that we, yeah, this is Morena, that we brought up to Illinois with us. He's a biology teacher, so he's got a terrarium for it and everything, and it's kind of cool. Yeah, Morena. I gotta make sure that those tags aren't choking out things, because I put grass over them. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, that's it. That's about it, guys. Just wanted to provide an update. Early January. Happy New Year to everyone, and yeah, stay tuned. Keep growing whatever you're growing. And any questions or comments, or if you want to, you know, any questions that I had, if you have answers to them, that'd be great. And I'll talk to you in the next one. See you later.